Hello everyone, my name is Shaheen Momin. Today we'll cover a tutorial on how to make a Google Scholar profile in just a simplest way. Google Scholar is a platform that has been used by millions of research scholars around the world to search the research articles. On the other hand, researchers also can create their academic research profile. Under that profile, they can add articles that they have published, and then they can see the list along with the citation as per Google that each article has received. And based on that citation, Google counts your H index and I index, I10 index. In short, it's a very good and important platform which connects you in the researchers community, and it allows people to automatically be notified of your new preprints, publications, citations, and more. It's essential that every researcher must have their Google Scholar profile. It might not have huge weightage like other platforms, Web of Science, Scopus, etc. But still it has good platform and used by millions of researchers to search the research article. So if you have a Google profile, that means that there are more chances that your articles are likely to be searched and cited, and it will give you more impact as well. So let's move towards the practical session on how to create a Google Scholar profile. Follow along to make your own. Just go to the Google and type Google Scholar. Go to the link scholar.google.com. On right top corner, you can see sign in option. Just click on it and log in with your Gmail account. So Gmail account is the mandatory criteria that you must have your Gmail account. Log in with your Gmail account. Next. Now you can see that you have logged in with your Gmail account. Just click on my profile. These are the 3 steps which you have to fill. Write your name, Shaheen Momin, affiliation, email for verification. You have to give your email ID, institutional email ID if you have it. Otherwise, you can leave it. Area of interest or the topic on which you are doing a current research. If you have a home page, you can give a link to your home page as well. Just click on next. The moment you click on next, Google will automatically give you the research article published by the name you have given in the profile name. That's Shaheen Momin. So Google gives me the 7 article published by the say Shaheen Momin. Suppose if you don't have an article publication on your name, so I'll suggest you to go with few articles suggested by the Google, because you have to create your Google Scholar profile and you must have your articles to go ahead. So once you can select the article published by your name, go and create your Google Scholar profile, and after that you can edit your profile as well. So I select the 7 articles published by Shaheen Momin. Now I can move to the third step, that is setting. Just click on. There are 2 options, article updates. So Google give you the 2 options to update your articles. You can either select apply updates automatically, or you can ask Google to send you the list of updates for review before it's get updated to your Gmail account. And second is the visibility. If you are sure, you can make your profile public. If you are not sure, you can untick this box. So I'll select to keep my profile publicly. Then done. Go ahead. See, with these 3 steps, your profile is ready. If you want to change any changes, you want to do it in your profile, just click on this pencil icon, change the detail, your affiliation, area of interest, email IDs, homepage and all. If you want to untick, if you don't want your profile to be publicly, again you can select from here and do the changes. Okay, now if you want to add a photo to your profile, just click on this plus sign or select the photo and attach to your profile. Right. uh, these are the 5 article. If it is not belong to you, you can delete it as well. Just select this article and delete it, or select the entire article and delete it. As I told you, if you don't have any publication on your name, select few articles suggested by the Google, create your Google Scholar profile, and then you can delete it as well. Okay, so this way I can delete the article which is not belongs to me. Now you can add articles afterwards to your Google Scholar profile. So there are 3 options. You can add the articles in groups, you can add articles individually or manually as well. So I'll first will select to add the articles in groups. I'll type my name Shaheen Momin. I can see 7 articles published by Shaheen Momin. I'll just click it. The moment I take this option, all 7 articles get added to my profile. So this way you can add the articles in group. Now I want to add the articles individually. I'll type my name and search it. As I can see, okay, this paper is belongs to me. If you have any doubt, you can click on this link and verify your details, and then accordingly add to your profile. Yes. So I'll select in this way. Individually, you can select the articles, click on right button. So all these articles also get added to your profile. Manually also you can add articles to your profile. So first select the types of document you want to add. If it is a research article, select the journal and then fill the other details. If it is paper published in a conference proceedings, and if you have chapter contribution to a book, if you have a books on your credit, your thesis detail, patent details, others. So this way you can select the type, fill the other details, and then click on right button so that the article get manually added to your profile. So this way you can create your profile. If suppose this option will give you to view the trash, suppose you have deleted the articles mistakenly, just click on view trash. It will give you the list of articles which you have deleted. Click it and then restore, so it will get automatically restored to your profile as well. Now you can see the number of citation calculated by the Google. So these articles, I got 5 citation for this articles. The moment I click on this 5, I'll get the paper, those who have referred my articles and cited in their research papers. And again, go back. And based on this citation, Google also give you the H index and I-10 index for your research articles. Suppose the people, the researchers community, they want to follow your profile, they can do it very easily just by clicking on this follow buttons. So the moment they click on follow button, there are the 3 options. They can follow your profiles. New articles in my profile. So if they select these articles, whenever there is a new articles added to your profile, they will get the notification on their email ID. And if there is any new citation to your articles, they will get the notification on their email ID, or recommended articles related to the same research area, they will get the email alert. So same way, I want email alert for all these changes in my profile. I'll take all these option, type my email ID and click on done. So the moment there is any changes, I'll get the notification on my email ID. Similarly, the other researchers may follow your Google profile. to verify, there is one notification on your Google Scholar profile, verify email, which is not yet verified. So just click on it, give your institutional email ID, click on resend. One verification mail will be sent to your Gmail account. Just go and click on that and verify your account. So in this way you can verify your institutional email ID. So that's all about how to create the Google Scholar profile. Keep watching. In the next video, we'll see the anatomy of the Google Scholar, how to do the best literature review by using Google Scholar. Thank you for watching once again.